Everybody loves macaroni and cheese, so I'ma tell y'all how to make this banging macaroni and cheese, and it's super easy. But don't make this unless you're trying to be on macaroni and cheese duty for the rest of your life. Of course we're gonna start with the noodles, but season that water. Salt, pepper, garlic powder. Now you wanna cook your pasta, but whatever the pack says for your pasta, like if it says 10 minutes, cook it for 9 and take it out, okay? Because you want your pasta to be al dente. After you're finished with that pasta, you want to get on that roux. Now for my roux, I don't measure, I freestyle, but I just use a little bit of butter and I just add flour to it and keep on mixing it until the flour cooks down and there's no lumps. I would say about a half a stick of butter and then just add your flour until pretty much the butter is absorbed, but I wing it and freestyle on this part, so I can't really tell y'all. It's an eyeball thing. Now, once your butter start browning a little bit, you can start adding your milk. Now, I use canned milk. You can use any kind you want, but the canned milk is what works for me. Now, I pour my milk in slowly, and I like my roux to be a little thick before I swing past and start throwing that cheese in there, because this is going to be the cheese sauce. Now, I forgot to grate up my Gouda, so here I am grating it up over the pot honey because I had to put that in there. Now, while the cheese sauce is coming too, I just add a couple scoops of sour cream. I don't measure this either, I just follow my heart. It seems like the sour cream just makes the cheese stick to the noodles better or something. I don't know, but when I don't use it, I can tell the difference. Now, once I get all that out the way, it's time to start seasoning. You want to season your cheese. Now, when it comes down to the seasoning, you can put as much or as less as you want. But for me, I'm going for the gusto because I like my macaroni and cheese to have flavor. So I go in with some salt, some pepper, some onion powder, garlic powder, adobo, chili powder, and a little bit of cayenne pepper. Now, once you have the cheese sauce seasoned to your liking, you can slowly start stirring in your pasta. Now, I decided I wanted cream cheese this time and my macaroni and cheese, but if you don't want this, you do not have to put it. Season your cream cheese before you add it to your dish. And my cream cheese, I put salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, adobo, and celery seeds. Now I'm going to add my first layer of macaroni and cheese. I'm going to put a few scoops of the cream cheese in the middle, and then I'm going to fill the pan the rest of the way up with the pasta, because you want to hit them with the cream cheese by surprise. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I drop it in different spots. I also feel like it's a flavor you want to taste. So if you mix it up in the cheese sauce, it might get lost in there somewhere. So if you ever tried it, you let me know how that go. But not for me. After my final layer of macaroni and cheese, I hit that top with more cheese. But my cheese was a little skimpy because I went a little overboard with the cheese sauce, but it's all good because it's still going to come out perfect, okay? But on top of the cheese, we're going to hit it with a little bit of smoked paprika, some parsley, a little bit of pepper, celery seeds, and garlic powder again. Throw that puppy in the oven, 350, for about 25 to 35 minutes until you get that crispy golden brown color on the top, and then you pull that thing out the oven and you're gonna be in heaven. Let's go, macaroni and